The original Evercade handheld came out, what was it, about 2.5 years ago or so? And now we've got the Evercade EXP, which is an upgraded version. And if you're not familiar with the Evercade, essentially it is a handheld, and they also have the VS, the console, that plays cartridges. So they release cartridges with either new games or old school retro games. And it's just kind of, you know, bringing back that feel like, hey, we got manuals, we got cartridges, all this kind of stuff. They've been doing really well, I think. And I find it fascinating. Over the course of 2.5 years, they've released 3 devices, 2 handhelds and 1 console. And in that same amount of time, another company had, you know, also announced that they were releasing a retro-inspired console or a reimagining type of thing. And it's just been a bunch of BS, you know, it hasn't released. And these guys have done 3 systems. I guess some people just take things more seriously, right? So in this press kit that they sent me, we got a few things. Looks like we got a little carrying case. That's pretty cool. Nothing else. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, there's a keychain, little cartridge keychain. We got a nice little wipey wipe cloth here. Very nice. I'll probably use that for my glasses instead of the device, but hey, it is what it is. We also got a set of 3 pin badges. If you need some flair, put these things on your lanyard. I'm not big on pins. I don't know what I would ever use these for, but they're still kind of cool. Nice little quality things there. Little, what is this? A lenticular card. Okay, sweet. Little promotional items. And then the thing that I was more excited for than anything, I just have to, you know, keep it real here, was the Toaplin Arcade 1 collection. It has 8 games included, and the one that I care about the most is Snow Bros. The first time officially having the arcade game released on a cartridge. I think that's sweet. Very awesome. Can't wait to dig into that. So yeah, the EXP here, we've got some upgrades over the previous handheld. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. So nice little packaging here. This comes with the IRAM cartridge, which comes with what, 6 games? You got In the Hunt, R-Type, Battle Chopper, Moon Patrol, Lightning Swords, 10-Yard Fight. Cool. And then we also have built-in 18 Capcom games. I really wish that was a cartridge, but I understand the deal that they had to make. It had to be digital, built-in type of thing. I mean, I don't know the details, but I know it's just what they had to do. You know, I guess you could look at it as a bonus, but I wouldn't count it as a bonus because I'm sure the cost to get those games on here is incorporated in the price of this thing somehow. But here we go. Retro gaming leveled up. Evercade EXP. Very cool. Very cool. So this is, like I said, an upgrade over the previous version. And there she is right there. The previous one had a 1.2 gigahertz CPU. This is a 1.5. And holy crap, this thing has some weight to it, man. This feels a hell of a lot more premium than the original. This is nice, man. What the heck? That is cool. They both have a 4.3-inch screen, but the original was an LCD at 480 by 272. And it had some kind of bad, you know, viewing angles. Some people did not like it. It wasn't the greatest ever. This has the same size screen, 4.3 inches, but it's an IPS at 800 by 480 resolution. So upgraded there. And this is supposed to be tempered glass instead of plastic, so that's cool. 3,000 milliamp hour battery built in where the other had 2,000. So you're gonna get some extra playtime, hopefully. I believe they said it's maybe not extra, I don't know. I believe it's like 5 hours or something like that. But there she is. You got Wi-Fi built in as well, so you can do firmware upgrades when they become available. Oh, this does feel really nice. Yeah, they really upped it with this one. Your stereo speakers down there. So that's cool. What else is in the box here? We get a manual for the Capcom games. So there's that. This is a nice size manual. Oh, it tells you all the moves for Street Fighter. Got a couple NES games on there. Super Nintendo, Strider, arcade. Yeah, 18 arcade and console games here for Capcom built in. Nice. And then we got the IRAM cartridge. There you go. What else? Charging cable. It is USB-C, so that's good. Quick start piece of paper, hold the power down, and play. And then you do have that vertical orientation mode. So where is it? The T button. Hit that, and then you start playing. So some games will support that arcade, you know, vertical shooters type of thing. Let's go ahead and get this powered on. Okay, so let's check this thing out real quick. So I have no cartridge in there. We are powered on. First boot up, I was greeted to a screen asking me what language, and then I set up my Wi-Fi. So from here, it looks like we can go to settings or EXP. EXP, we've got the Capcom collection. Hidden games, 0 out of 5. So I'm not 100% how you unlock those. I think there may have been mentioned like certain cartridges may unlock stuff. No idea what this is. An Evercade screen? Maybe they're going to be adding more stuff. If we go here, we have access to our 18 Capcom games. We'll come back to that in a second. Settings, we have a buttload of options. Display, you can change the different aspect ratios, scan lines, different bezels, all that kind of good stuff. Brightness, screen dimming. Let me leave that off for now. Scan lines for the menu. And then you have theme that you could select for the overall theme. Sound options. Accessibility, high contrast mode, language, system, check for updates or factory reset. And then secret, where it looks like you put in some codes, possibly unlock some of those games. Now, I have messed with this for a moment in between recording this just to check things out, but I don't want to play every game in this video. We may do a follow-up where we like review the total package of games on all the different carts that are coming out and what's included here. But I want to check out Street Fighter real quick. So like the other systems, like the VS, you got all your information here. You could load your last save, read more, get a little info. And it also counts how many times you've played it and for how long type of thing. Then it tells you the controls. Now, let's just jump into this. The screen looks really nice, by the way. It looks a heck of a lot better. The main thing I'm noticing is like I have the volume all the way up and it's decently loud, but the speakers don't sound the greatest to me, but they're okay. My problem is because I'm so used to using the VS instead of the handheld, is like, okay, Street Fighter, for example, they have like high punch mapped here, high kick here. I don't like that. I would have much rather used these, but you can't. I'm not finding any way to remap controls on this. Maybe they'll add that later, but you know, the D-pad is very freaking responsive. All the buttons feel nice. I just wish I could change things up. I don't usually like playing fighting games like this on a handheld, but some people don't mind it. But this is looking crispy. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking crispy as all hell here. But yeah, I would rather use these two than these two in a fighting game if I gotta use 6 buttons. But yeah, okay, let's exit out of that. See, if you go to controls, I thought, oh, maybe I could like change it, but no, it's just telling you what everything does, and it doesn't let me change anything. But there's that. Let's see what an NES game looks like real quick. Flashing lights. They're giving you a warning here. Those the blacks look great. They're not gray. They're not dimming or anything. It looks great. I really hope Capcom winds up working with these guys and creating like other carts. It would have been awesome to get like all the Mega Mans on one cartridge. Let's see how this, if the controls are right. Okay, they are. This looks great. All right, let's try the Tate mode in something. Okay, so since we'd already had that button pre-pressed, we're already in that orientation for this game. If we press it again, does it go back? Yes, it does. Wow, it's like instant. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, and then even the menu. Turn that off. put in the Toaplan cart. Of course. See, I feel like the A button should be shoot and this should be jump. I don't like that. I wish I could change it, but I can change it on the VS. It doesn't feel natural. I'm hoping, like, unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? No, I'm not missing anything. Like, I wish there was a way to just change the buttons. That's basic stuff. I mean, I'm getting a little critical with that, but that's basic. You gotta have button configurations. I need this to be jump. I need this to be shoot. Throw my snowballs and jump. Okay. What else is on this cart? You got Truxton, Zero Wing. Arcade versions. Oh, so this is when we can go boom. I'm already setting stuff off. I do really like this D-pad. This D-pad feels great. The way the buttons press feel really good. They're not like clicky, but you know, they're not crazy mushy either. They're just right. They're just right. My only thing that I'm disappointed in all honesty, is just that I can't configure my buttons. That is a little upsetting. The IRAM cart, we got a R-Type. Let's check that out real quick. It doesn't have butt cheeks on the console, but it still feels comfortable. I feel it's got enough curvature on the corners to like rest nicely in my hands. And you could just like swap back and forth between orientations for any game, it looks like. But there you go, just like a, you know, first impressions type of thing. I do want to kind of go through all the games in another video. Possibly, you know, giving my review or thoughts on what I think of each of these cartridges and the built-in games. But there's a lot of cool stuff here. Definitely a very big improvement over the original handheld. It looks nice. It looks a lot more premium. This thing, it's got like some ventilation in the back. It did, like earlier I had it powered on and I just left it on. I had it in the pouch, which don't do that. And I took it out and it was warm. It's cooled down now, but don't do that. But yeah, good thing it has the ventilation and whatnot to keep it cool when it's, you know, being used properly and stored properly. But yeah, I'm digging it. I just put an update so we can change button configurations, because unless I'm missing something, I don't get it. Like there's not, is there? There's not a way. There's no controller option here. But yes, please, I'm digging it. I like it. Comes out the 15th. Check it out. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.